Alien Med inquired, "What is the reason your blood has a metallic scent?" "That's merely the metal." Dr. Zafira's forearms moved with meticulous skill as she cared for the human's injuries in the medical bay of the Stellar Harmony. The wound on Commander Sarah Chen's forearm was severe, yet not fatal, a result of the recent boarding action that had just taken place. What concerned the Vexari physician wasn't the injury itself, but the strange metallic aroma that permeated her keen sense of smell. Commander Chan, Zafira's scribe, transcribed her chittering voice into standard galactic. "I must inquire, what is the reason behind the strong metallic scent of your blood? Are you experiencing any kind of harmful influence?" Sarah lifted her gaze from the bio bed, her dark eyes locking onto the multifaceted stare of the insect-like physician. After 3 months aboard the multi-species vessel, she had become familiar with such inquiries. Humans remained a fresh addition to the Galactic Coalition, and their biology consistently astonished their extraterrestrial counterparts. "That's merely the iron, Doc," Sarah said with a weary grin. "Human blood is composed of hemoglobin that is based on iron. It is the substance that gives our blood its crimson hue and facilitates the transport of oxygen throughout our bodies." Zafira's antennae quivered in a manner that Sarah recognized as the Vexari's version of raised eyebrows. "Iron, the material employed in building and armaments? Do you have that flowing through your veins?" Sarah confirmed it was about 4 grams in total. "It may seem trivial, but it holds great importance for us." The physician's auxiliary limbs halted their task of affixing artificial tissue patches. In the vicinity of the medical bay, various coalition species, including the crystalline beings from Zephyr, the gaseous ethereals encased in their containment suits, and the plant-like Verdani, had started to pay attention to the ongoing discussion. "But iron is so reactive," murmured Nurse Thymal, a Zephyrian whose body resonated gently as she articulated her thoughts. "In our realm, iron undergoes oxidation swiftly. What measures can be taken to safeguard the integrity of your biological systems?" Sarah let out a soft laugh, grimacing a bit as Dr. Zephyr carefully closed the injury. "We have processes in place for those, including antioxidants and mechanisms for cellular repair. Over countless years, nature has perfected its craft." "Intriguing," Dr. Zephyr pondered, her medical scanner uncovering additional irregularities. "The readings of your bone density are quite remarkable, showing significantly elevated levels of calcium and phosphate compared to standard organic specimens. Hydroxyapatite, as Sarah elaborated, imparts strength and rigidity to our bones. We can endure forces that would break the skeletal frameworks of most other species." Chief Engineer Vorthak, a colossal figure of the Kramari race with a rugged exterior that seemed almost indestructible, emitted a deep rumble from across the bay as he received treatment for plasma burns. "The individual articulates reality. During the boarding action, I observed her endure a forceful impact that would have turned her insides to mush. She simply, how do you put it, went along with it." Dr. Zephyr's medical readings consistently impressed those who encountered them. "Your muscle tissue holds peculiar metallic remnants as well. Magnesium, potassium, sodium, and electrolytes," Sarah acknowledged with a nod. "They assist in the contraction of our muscles and the firing of our nerves. Our entire beings are essentially mobile laboratories of chemical reactions." "Chemistry sets brimming with industrial materials," Thymal noted, her crystalline form glistening with wonder. "Your kind constructs vessels of the cosmos using the very materials that form your beings." The remark resonated deeply within the confines of the medical bay. The other species started to grasp a deep truth about humanity that had eluded their awareness before. Dr. Zephyr finished her scans and stepped back, her forearms moving in a display of awe characteristic of the Vexari. "Commander, your kind doesn't merely utilize instruments. You embody them. Your forms are made from the essential elements required to create tools and endure in challenging surroundings." Sarah propped herself up on the bio bed, examining her recently mended arm. That's certainly a perspective to consider. Think about the consequences, Dr. Zephyr urged, her enthusiasm increasing. Many species within the coalition developed on lush planets characterized by consistent atmospheres and mild gravitational forces. It took countless ages of advancement for us to finally depart from our planet with assurance. Yet, individuals possess the essence of technology embedded in their very being. Vorthak's rugged visage contorted into what could be interpreted as a grin. This sheds light on various aspects of human behavior. On Kepler 442b, when the atmospheric processors malfunctioned, you humans persisted with surface operations while the rest of us needed to don environmental suits. We simply held our breath for a moment longer, Sarah shrugged. A bit more, Thymol exclaimed in disbelief. You worked for 6 hours in a hazardous environment that would have taken any of us down in mere minutes. Dr. Zephyr summoned holographic displays showcasing comparative biology. Observe this: humans possess multiple systems within their physiology that serve the same purpose. 2 kidneys, 2 lungs, distinct areas of brain activity. Your kind was crafted by the forces of nature to endure immense destruction. We endure, Sarah acknowledged. It was necessary. Earth was far from a tender cradle of life. No, Dr. Zephyr stated softly. Earth served as a crucible, with humanity being shaped and refined by powers that would have obliterated more delicate beings. The medical bay grew quiet as the weight of the situation became clear. This was a species that thrived even in the most challenging conditions. They were truly crafted from the very materials that composed their starships and armaments. Their essence coursed with iron. Their bones were crafted from mineral compounds. Their whole physiology stood as a testament to evolutionary forces that most coalition species could scarcely conceive. Dr. Zephyr concluded that this alters our perception of what humans can achieve. You are more than a mere biological entity that has acquired the ability to manipulate tools. You are a natural creation, entities formed from the essential elements required to master the universe. Sarah stood, showcasing her poised stance and locking eyes with her fellow crew members. We like to view it as being sensible. The cosmos is fraught with peril, and we are designed to confront it head-on. As the medical bay returned to its usual operations, the other coalition species regarded their human counterparts with a newfound admiration. They ultimately grasped the reasons behind humanity's rapid adaptation to galactic civilization, the flourishing of human colonies in challenging environments that pose difficulties for other species, and the remarkable effectiveness of human soldiers in combat. They were not merely battling in tandem with humans. They engaged in battle alongside entities crafted from celestial materials and metal, beings whose very lifeblood contained the spirit of the universe itself. The metal coursing through their veins transcended mere biology. It was a vow unbroken, that wherever the galaxy's perils took us, humanity would confront them with forms crafted from the very elemental forces that molded the cosmos.